Do, do, do. Mm-mm-mm. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode, this live, this Wifey Wednesday at a special day and time. If you're new to my world, hi, my name is Michelle Keinan, also known as a satisfied wife. I actually took the day off yesterday, which is why we're coming at you on a Thursday, but every day is Wifey Wednesday in my world. A lot of you RSVP'd for this live today, so while I'm waiting for the algorithms to pop you on, if you are someone that is watching the replay, don't be shy. Leave a comment, do hashtag replay or hashtag reslay. Let me know that you are here because our live today is for the underappreciated women out there, right? Like, how many of you are doing all of the things and you're crushing it and you are life goals, right? And you've got your lists and you're checking everything off and you're making your money and you are living your dreams, all that kind of stuff. You have so much going on, but there's like a little inner heartbreak in there because it just feels like, why is my man like, why does he not see this, and why is he not like worshiping at my feet? Why is he not like in total appreciation? Why is he not blessing me with gratitudes? Why is he not like taking me out all the time and celebrating me? And like, why does this just feel like every day is Groundhog Day? I'm doing all the things all the time and I'm not getting the appreciation from my man. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. If you're here live, say hello, leave a comment. I see Devika is here. Hello. And also, if you're watching the replay, introduce yourself. Let me know that you are here. If you know a woman, right? If you're like, actually, my man, he totally takes care of me. He's taking care of me all the time, but my friend is complaining and my business partner, she's not getting that from my man. Tag her or share this video with her. No shame, okay? That's the first thing that I want to say. No shame and no judgment. I want every woman to feel fully appreciated by her partner. And the truth is that if you have a good man in your life, if you're in a relationship with a man that loves you, there's just these like little tweaks, these little tweaks, great things that you can do that feel really good for you, that get you the results that you want with your man, that he gets to do that because I'm going to be dropping so many gems with you today. Your man wants to appreciate you and like lavish you with all that. It feels good for him just as much as it feels good for you. So tag your friends that are wifeys, that are in relationships. We all need this information. That's why I'm here. That's why I am sharing it today. Okay. You are going to leave this video feeling like, yo, not only are you the best, not only are you amazing, but how to really like receive that from your man. I'm seeing everybody pop on, so don't be shy to say hello and also share with me. Okay, leave a comment, let me know what kind of relationship you're in. Let me know if you are a wifey, if you are a girlfriend, if you are a fiance, if you're a partner, if you're a single lady. I love all of you. I just want to know who I'm talking to, get the temperature of the room. Let me know how long you've been with your man, what is going on. Also, for all my ladies that are not in relationships with men, you are so welcome here. It's just that my zone of genius is in helping powerful women get everything that they want with their man in a way that you get to like lean back and feel fully sexy and satisfied and successful as you do in all the other parts of your life. So that's what we're getting into today. Let me know what kind of relationship you're in. Just drop a comment so that I know and I can speak to that. Okay, so if you're here, maybe you feel like you're awesome, you're doing awesome, but like your man doesn't notice, right? Like maybe you feel like you're doing all the things and you are sort of, you're being great, like you're being your best self. So many of the women that I work with and in my amazing Goddess Wife Vibes community, you are amazing. You are living your best life. You're like doing personal development work, right? You're in programs, you're healing, you're taking care of your shadow, your traumas, like you are doing self-care. And on top of that, right, you are a mom. So you might have kids and you're taking care of all your kids. And you have a household, you're running that household. And you have a business, okay? You are crushing it in your business. You're building systems, you're increasing your profits, you are reaching more clients, you're getting good at your marketing, you're making like amazing programs, like, and you have friends. So you're being like a great friend and someone to lean on and someone to take care of others, and you're being your best. Oh, and then probably if you're watching this video, right? A situationship. I love it. I love all the women here. You are here to learn no matter what your relationship is like. I'm happy that you're here, okay? And you're in a relationship. So you're trying to be the best. You're trying to be an amazing wife or an amazing girlfriend. Like you want it to be that, like, right, when you pick up your phone and you're like, babe, let's take a selfie, right? When you're doing that, right? It not only looks cute on Instagram, but it also feels that way in your real life, right? Like some of us, right? Some of my clients, everything looks perfect on social media, looks so, so good on the Christmas card and the holiday card. But then behind the scenes, the feeling that you have isn't the one that you want, right? Like it's looking good on the outside on social media, but you're not feeling fully fulfilled by your partner. And if you're watching this video, maybe what's coming up for you is that you're doing all the things, like you really feel like you're making an effort and you're doing your best and you're always showing up like positive and hopeful and with the best intentions. But it kind of feels like your man is there and he's definitely like enjoying the perks, right? Like he'd say, oh, yeah, yeah, she's great. This is great. This is awesome. But you're not feeling from him the receptivity, right? Like he's not appreciating you in the right way. He's not necessarily speaking your love language and he's not giving you what you want and need. Now, you let me know in the comments what it is that you want and need because everybody's different, right? And if you don't know what your love, oh, actually, if you do know what your love languages is, put it in the comments so that I can speak to that a little bit. Like some of the women that I work with, y'all want to go out on dates, right? You want your man to plan a date or to plan a weekend, to like take you out, like to come home one day and be like, babe, I bought you this outfit, go put it on, be sexy, and I'm gonna like take you on this like special whirlwind, right? Some of you love that. Some of you want your man to be like showing up with like acts of service, right? Like he fixed the thing, like the leaky faucet, or you know, he cleaned up the garage, or oh my God, he cooked the meals for us, right? Some of you want your man to just like do little things like, can he just buy me some freaking flowers? Like he knows I love roses, right? He knows I love roses. Why doesn't he buy me roses? Or why is he buying me like daffodils instead? Like he knows that I love this. Like why isn't he doing that? Like he knows that I love little gifts. Why isn't he doing that? And that's kind of the feeling, right? Like he knows that I want this. He knows that I need this. He knows it would make me happy. Dude, why isn't he doing it? It's almost like he doesn't care, right? Or he doesn't feel like it, or he's lazy, or you tell me, right? What is the thought that comes up in your head? All right, Latoya is saying dates, physical touch, significance, right? Like, what is the story that starts coming up in your head when he doesn't do the things that you're just like, I've told him a million times, right? I told him a million times, just do this. It would make me feel so good if you did this. And then he doesn't do it. And then you get frustrated, right? And then he gets frustrated. Hey, Donica. He feels like you're never happy with him. And you're like, I'm not happy. Why should I pretend like I'm not going to act like I'm happy? Why is this guy not showing up? Why is he not appreciating me for all this hard work, all this stuff that I'm doing, all these ways that I'm putting myself out there? Why can't he just do this one thing to make me happy? Why, if he doesn't, why can't he just do this like little thing? I'm not even asking for anything. I just want this one thing, and he won't do it, right? Like, who is feeling that way? If you're feeling that way, again, this is a safe space. This is a no shame kind of space. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel when he doesn't listen. Even let me know if like he doesn't, you don't even know how to talk to him about this stuff, or you're just like, but I told him and he won't do it, right? Like, there's no shame in that. A lot of women are struggling with this. That's why there's so many RSVPs to this live, because there's a lot of women like you out there that feel like you're doing all the things and you are being your best, but you're not being received by your partner, or you're being taken for granted by your partner, or he's not giving you what you want to need, and you're trying so hard to be all the things and to be your best, but it doesn't feel like he's reciprocating. It doesn't feel like he is showing up for you in that way. It doesn't feel like he's rising up to meet you in that place, and that's causing like a cycle of frustration or resentment or excuse me, or disappointment. I didn't even want to say it. I'm like, oh, yeah. And it sucks. It totally, totally sucks. Okay. But here's what I want you to know. Here's what I want you to know. If you are stuck in this, there's absolutely hope. Okay. There's absolutely a way for you to shift this, right? That doesn't involve you going to couples therapy, that doesn't involve you telling him for like the millionth time what he's supposed to be doing, that doesn't involve you needing to like remind him and like and make him lists and like wish and like, because that doesn't feel good for you, right? That's another example of you doing something that doesn't feel good for you, that is again not getting you the results that you want. Donica's saying there's no balance, it's one-sided. Latoya's saying that was where I was at. I'm not working on being vulnerable and not pushing him away in my masculine. Hey, Paula, good to see you here. Exactly. Latoya, I'm so glad you're working on that. And Donica, I'm so glad that you can be honest and vulnerable and share what's going on with you, because this is kind of an epidemic. I see this with so many of my clients, right? That you're so busy and you're doing all the things, but you're not receiving, you're not getting what you want from your partner in the way that you want it from your partner. And I really want it to be different from you, okay? Because once you learn how to make the shift, once you learn how to open up to his gift, what starts to happen in your relationship is not only do you start to get everything that you want from your partner, but it feels really, really, really good. And that's the point. That's actually like the secret little twist there. Like what I see happen in my clients over and over again is that powerful women like you, like me, are using tactics with our partners that don't work and that aren't getting the results that we want, that don't make him feel good either. And they're creating this like vicious cycle of disappointment on both sides. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably a smart woman, right? You might have a business, you might be a CEO, you might be an entrepreneur, you might be like in a highly skilled profession, and you're like really building on your success, and you know how to make that work, right? You have the tools and you have the strategies and you have the ways of being and the blueprints to make your dreams come true, right? And that's why business feels so good for you. That's why it's so much fun to work on your business, because you are building over time and you know what to do to activate in your business and in yourself to make yourself feel successful and to get the results that you want. But then inevitably, right, you have to shut your computer or put down your phone or come home from work, and then you have your relationship and you're trying to use all these tactics that aren't working. And not only are they not working, but they don't feel good for you and they don't feel good for your partner. And then you're both frustrated. And so, what you get the opportunity to do, the possibility to do, like, what if you could stop doing all of the things that you hated? What if you could stop nagging? What if you could stop reminding? What if you could stop feeling disappointed? What if you could stop being passive aggressive? What if you could stop? This is where my clients, what I love to help you give up is stop just being like, you know what? Fine, I'm just going to do it myself. I'm just going to do it anyway, because if I don't do it, it's not going to happen. What if you could stop all of that so that instead you could have moments in your relationship where you're just like, it feels like your man is reading your mind in the best way possible. This is like one of my favorite results for my clients. When you just think something like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could just go out to dinner, if I didn't have to think about dinner? And like 2 minutes later, their husband calls and he's like, babe, don't worry about dinner tonight. I have a plan. I'm bringing something home. Like, you just chill out. Like, I got this, right? Or like, wouldn't it be freaking awesome if you like looked around and you're like, this house is a mess, and instead of you just being like, oh, no one's gonna clean this, and you start putting stuff like in baskets and bins and you're on your hands and knees and like you get a Lego stuck in the bottom of your foot and you just get like really pissed off, what if you could just walk away from all of that, get in the bathtub, right? And then like when you get out, you hear like, why are things so quiet? And it's because your man and your kids are cleaning up everything, and he's also reading them stories, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna do bedtime tonight because like you've had a day, okay? And he's doing all of those things because he wants to do them, right? If that is what you want, I want you to type in the comments right now, like, I claim a man that fulfills my needs because he's inspired to and because he desires it. Like I claim it. I claim a partner that like steps up in his responsibilities because he is excited to do it and because he wants to take care of me. Like write in the comments like what you're claiming right now, right? Because this is a huge paradigm shift that I'm teaching you. So many of us are stuck. So many of us are stuck in relationships, in dynamics, doing things that we hate, and we keep doing it. That's right, Beha. That's right, Latoya. That is right. Like, claim that shit because so many of us are showing up in our relationships using tactics and strategies and energy that makes us feel awful and not getting the results that we want and feeling frustrated and then doing it again and then doing it again. And then our minds are like, yo, my man sucks, right? Like, oh, why isn't my man doing it different? Why won't he do those things? Yes, Donica, I love it. I love all of the women here that are claiming that for themselves right now. This is really, really important because I want you to know that you can absolutely have that in your life. Like, one of my favorite things for my clients to do is to tell me, like, that my man won't do that. That's not possible. That's not, he's not like that. Like other men are like that. Or like, yeah, he did that, but that was like in the beginning, when he was trying to impress me. And then when you make this shift, he freaking does it. Okay. There's a secret. There's a way that this gets to be done. But the secret is about how you are showing up. The secret is about your energy. The secret is about you having standards for yourself in your relationship where you don't keep collapsing and agreeing to stuff that you hate and doing stuff in a way that doesn't feel good for you and then expecting things to be different. Okay? And I know that this can be hard for some of you because in your relationships, your man triggers you, right? He is triggering you. He's doing things wrong. He's saying things wrong. He's letting you down. Like there's all these moments where you're just like, okay, I'm going to pray. This time he's going to do it. Okay. This time I'm going to believe it and he's going to be different. And then he doesn't. And then you're back to that old cycle and pattern of disappointment and frustration. And I totally get it because I used to be there myself. My clients, when they come to me, they're all there. That's why they're coming to me. They're like, let's make this different. Okay. And if you keep finding yourself in that place of frustration, if you keep finding yourself in that place where you're like trying to put on your best face, but why is it not changing? Like, why does your man not get with a program? Why does he not meet your needs no matter how much you do? Guess what? I might have a special opportunity for you, okay? What I love to do is help powerful women like you, professional women, women that are like crushing it or building and growing in all parts of their lives, that are seeing like all of their dreams come true. I love working with women like you because that missing piece, right, is what's going on in your relationship. You're just like, if my man would just step up, if my marriage would just get better, then everything would be golden, right? And I know that because I've been in that place, okay? So if you are that woman, if you're a high achieving woman, if you are a woman that's building your business, building your dream life, but it kind of feels like you're sort of tugging your man along or like he's just not stepping up in the way and partnering with you in the way that you want him to, and you're not feeling his appreciation, you're not feeling that he understands what a freaking treasure you are, I'm opening one spot for a powerful, busy woman like you that wants to have it all, that understands that you making your marriage and your relationship the best it can possibly be, that you healing and fixing these places where your partnership is just not flowing and it feels frustrating and it feels hard and you're just like, what's the secret? What am I missing? Like, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with me? If that's the place that you're in, I want you to slide into my DMs. Calvina, I know Calvina's an amazing woman inside of my Goddess Wife Vibes community. She's saying, I have the king of taking care of me. That's the kind of women that I love to roll with. Women like Calvina, successful, visionary, incredible families, incredible businesses, and incredible partnerships. And that's the kind of relationship that you deserve to have and that you can actually very quickly have just by switching a few simple things that you're agreeing to that you would never agree to in any other part of your life, but you're agreeing to in your relationship, okay? And so I want to meet with you. I want to give you a complimentary relationship breakthrough call. I only open these up very, very rarely because my schedule is very full. And also, I love balance and I don't do anything that I don't want to do. I feel inspired to meet with a woman, okay, that is successful, that is growing, and that takes action and that doesn't want to be frustrated anymore with your man. So that you feel like when you wake up in the morning and you just roll over, but you're not rolling towards your cell phone, you're rolling towards your man because you know that he treasures you, that he supports you, that he's got your back, and that you guys are totally in sync in building your dream life together. No matter how busy you are, no matter what you have going on, he gets you, he supports you, he shows up for you, he's one step ahead of you a lot of the time. Yo, how many of you feel like you're always one step ahead of your man? It's so annoying. You don't have to feel like that, okay? You can have a partnership with your man where he is a leader, where he has confidence, where he is taking care of you. And what that does for you is it empowers you to be your best, to be your most successful, to be your most creative, to be your most magnetic and most fulfilled. And y'all know what happens when you're in that place. Everything happens, right? Your business grows, your bank account grows, like your blessings grow, like your dreams start coming true. And what's really beautiful about that is that you get to do that together with your man. You get to do that together with your partner because what's the point? What's the point of being in a marriage or a relationship where you feel like you're doing all the things and nobody cares and nobody appreciates you? What's the point of being frustrated all the time? Like, you don't just need somebody that you're like delegating chores with, right? Like, you didn't get married just so that you had somebody to fold the socks with. You got married, you got into your relationship so that you could build that kind of life. You could build that kind of dream with another person that has power, that has resources, that has vision, that has confidence, that wants to meet you together and have an incredible relationship and an incredible life. And it's so easy to unlock that with your man if you know how. And that is exactly what I want to show you on our relationship breakthrough call. And I would invite someone to fold the socks with, girl. I know folding socks is boring. I mean, we got to do it. Okay. We got to fold the socks, but like there's bigger fish to fry for the woman that I'm talking to, right? You have really big dreams and you deserve to have a partner that is loving on you, that is right alongside of you, that is holding it down for you and holding you up so that you guys can live that dream, so that you can build your vision, your legacy together. That's what I'm talking about. So if you are feeling stuck, there's no shame, but there's also no excuse, right? You hate being stuck. I hate being stuck. I hate not getting what I want. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I want what I want and I want it now. So if you're that woman, but it's just not working for you in your relationship, let's make that different. Why would you suffer in that? Why would you let your energy drain when you feel like things are not good with your man, and make it amazing so it can just like overflow in blessings and all over your life? Calvina, that's why I rock with you too. That's right. All right, guys, gotta go. Gonna go have lunch with my man. By the way, he's cooking lunch right now, and then he's picking up our toddler from preschool because my man holds it down for me. He supports me with love and because it feels good for him, not because he's my bitch. I'm not trying to turn anyone's man into your slave or into your bitch. That's not how I roll either, okay? That's what I want for you, a kind of visionary partnership. I call it a power couple relationship. You deserve it. So if that's what you want, get into my DMs. I have availability for one call this week, and I'd be loving to give it to you. Oh, it's Thursday. Never mind, not this week. Next week, but let me see who I'm going to give it to. Can't wait to talk to you, and I can't wait to meet you on this call to change what your relationship feels like. You deserve to be appreciated, to be treasured, to be adored, and to have it not come because you're trying to get your man to do it, but because he feels inspired and excited to treat you like that, okay? And I want to help you open up those blocks to receiving that kind of love, receiving that kind of support. Your man wants to give it to you. He wants to shower you with it. He wants to take care of you in that way. He wants to turn you on in that way. And let's let you get that right now. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye.